Running a small business means I wear lots of hats. When I put on my hiring hat, I can count on LinkedIn Hiring Pro to make it easy. LinkedIn Hiring Pro helps manage my hiring workflow, puts my job post in front of a unique network of professionals, and matches me with the best candidates for my business. I can also share my job with my network. No other job site lets me do that. No wonder most small businesses say they'd use LinkedIn Hiring Pro again. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place. Your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Morning decisions. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Detroit Koolaid. Detroit Koolaid drinkers. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Okri coming at you on the Detroit Koolaid Cast, talking about those lines. And I'm doing a solo show here, but this is the flagship. You guys know we dropped this. You're hearing it Wednesday morning, once a week. We're getting into season mode. We're probably going to have previews and reviews and all types of goodness once real football gets here. Fake football will be here on Thursday. But even though I know this is the flagship, the big once a week, hey, we're getting rolling. Chops left me hanging again. You know how he does. So this is probably going to be a little bit more like one of those Kool-Aid packets where I'm going to put a clock on me for about 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to talk about things off the top of my head. I've got no notes, nothing in front of me. Just talk Lions, try to entertain you guys, serve up that Kool-Aid for you.
Drink it in, man.
Give you a side of cornbread.
Cornbread!
Make it a double.
Cornbread!
And that's what we're going to do. So, what's going on with this football team? The last couple shows, you guys know, in the way too early schedule predictions, I picked this team to go undefeated, win the division, number 1 seed, win the Super Bowl. All of that still stands. I'm still really hype. I gotta admit, though, I have been a little bit down just because I can't stand the NFL injuries. And this week we got the worst one of all. All of a sudden, Cade Mays, our prized offensive center, we're hearing all these glowing things. He's getting along well with JG16. Everything's going swimmingly. And then he breaks a bone or something in his wrist, which is kind of one of the worst injuries you could have for a guy that has to snap the football all day and be in the trenches. So, I mean, again, this is not some unimportant, insignificant injury, in my opinion, man. It's pretty serious. So out 8 to 10 plus weeks. It happens here in the beginning of camp. So if you do the math, you could be like, well, we got 3-4 weeks, whatever it is. 3-4 weeks into the season, maybe he's back. Maybe it's a little bit longer. Maybe it's after the bye week in week 5, 6, 7, wherever you want to put him. But just very disconcerting news because we all want to see this new offensive line. The guy in the middle really makes it go, as we know, having Frank Ragnow really take this offensive line from Swiss cheese, turnstiles, abomination for a long, long time to just rock solid, running the football, moving bodies. So I was really down when I heard this. I wasn't tacking like 5 losses off the big prediction. I wasn't going in the Eeyore mode and just complaining, but it's just like, you have got to be kidding me. There's so many other people that could get hurt where I'd be like, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Don't care. But a lot of the guys that are going down are guys I do care about or do want to see. I mean, I think it was the day before. It was like, man, I was really looking forward to seeing Sione Vaki in the preseason, see if he's got anything. You hear he's a good athlete, he's a hard worker. And you just never see this guy on the football field. Oh, he broke his nose. He's out. Next thing you know, hey, the assassin, Ahmad Hassanin, he's hurt. Oh, wait, no, he's back. He's going to play. He's not. I don't know what's going on. So, like, all these, those are just 2 quick examples, but way too many injuries. But like I said, I'm going to be positive on this show. I'm serving up Kool-Aid, people.
Drink it in, man.
And I think the Lions can get around this injury of Cade Mays because they got Juice Scruggs. When they took this guy in the trade, everybody acted like it was a big nothing burger. I said, hey, Juice Scruggs is a pretty good football player, and he's got position flex. He plays center, played guard. He's got some skins on the wall. He's played, started, all that type of stuff, and you're really going to need this guy now. So let's say he moves right into center. You leave everybody else where they're at. Great, that can get you by, and the Lions have an early bye week in week 6, so let's say you get through the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Hey, Cade Mays is healing up quick. He can be back, plays a couple games, gets that bye week. Now he's really ready to roll. That's best case scenario. Worst case kind of scenario is, man, things really not healing up. We want to take it our time. We don't want our guy to get hurt. You leave it through the bye week. He comes back in week 7, and you hope your record is good heading into that bye week, and you roll after that. So the other thing with Cade Mays is, like, I really don't think he's our guy, most important free agent acquisition. But what was that contract? Like 3 years, $35 million, something crazy. So this guy's been a great fit, great dude. Freak injury that happened. You just got to roll with it, and you got plenty of other ballers on this team, especially on the offense side of the ball. You got to get the ball out quick, get it out quick to hashtag JMO fast, get it out quick to the multidimensional, positionless. Wait for it. Elite weapon, Jahmyr Gibbs. You can also get it out quick to Amon Ra. Or if you really want to get it out quick and make some plays over the middle of the football field, you could throw it to the guy that we call Sammy Biscuits for all the Laporta supporters out there. So plenty of options on offense. Yes, you need the guy in the middle to make the calls. You need the guy in the middle to be able to run the football. You need the guy in the middle to be able to work with our second-year right guard, our left guard, which is a little bit of a TBD if you ask me. We'll see type situation right now. You need him to be the glue of the offensive line, but I think we can get by, but this was very disconcerting to see. Oh, Seth McLaughlin's going to step right in. I've heard lots of things about Seth McLaughlin. I mean, things I like other than the school that he selected.
Hey, listen, Ohio State sucks.
You're starting to hear rumor innuendo, man, before this guy was hurt, he was the best center in college football, and Lions might have a steal here. You didn't hear a ton of that when Cade Mays was healthy, but now this guy's going to step right in and be an absolute undrafted stud that everybody else missed on, but we have. I mean, I hope so. That'd be tremendous, but My money's on Juice Scruggs being the guy in there. Seth McLaughlin get some reps, kind of be that backup swing guard and center. That's what I'm hoping for. So here's another thing. And again, this isn't going to be an Oakley rant. I'm not going to go off on Teddy Bridgewater.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire, the no-show. Who set you back because they didn't show up on day one, or day two, or ever again. And now your product launch is delayed because you're talking to alien abduction podcasters to track them down. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can help make sure your next hire sticks. In fact, businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
But come on, man. You can't keep coming back, taking checks, quitting on the team, going to coach high school ball, coming back, being the nicest, best guy ever, quitting on the team, saying you can't play, saying you want to play. Like, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Bridgewater there. I mean, the team seems to love him. Dan Campbell's up there crying at the podium. It's like, dude, you lost an old man, Teddy Bridgewater, who I heard couldn't even throw in the preseason worth anything. So I didn't want him back anyway. I think you could do better on at the backup quarterback position. I have intrigued a little bit by Luke Altmaier, but do I care? Am I putting him in the Hall of Fame? No. The Lions could have definitely got a better prospect, so they went out and they got Joshua Dobbs, which you think I'm going to come on here and yell and scream and say they should have got this guy. Oh, I like this guy in the draft. Josh Dobbs is completely fine. You want to know why? Because he's like an astrophysicist when it comes to intelligence. He's a good dude. He's actually done a couple things in the league. He bounces around a lot, so it's not an issue for him to come in and just do his thing. So it's like, I have no issues whatsoever with them bringing in a Josh Dobbs type. Would I like the Lions to be a little bit more progressive and be like, hey, let's get a quarterback that has an arm talent. Let's get a guy that can run around. Let's get a guy that, I don't know, can actually do a couple things to both entertain the people in preseason.
And the people consist of the millions.
Instead of these guys who we have to watch for 2 or 3 quarters that can't complete a pass, can't run the offense. I mean, it gets a little ridiculous year after year, and you're just like, you're doing that, oh, I can't wait till the regular season when we get to see this high-flying offense slinging the ball all around. It's like, it sounds like the Lions are going to start some of their guys in the second preseason game at Ford Field, which would be nice because I'm the guy who started saying, man, put these guys back in bubble wrap because I'm sick of all these injuries. But in the preseason, I think you need a couple, half speed against another team type thumps. You need a couple reps. You need the blood to get flowing. And the Lions have not done that whatsoever the last couple of years. So this first game on Thursday, you're going to see a lot of Josh Dobbs. You're going to see a lot of Luke Altmaier. Second game, you get to see drive or two, probably from the starters, just for the home folk. But when I saw Josh Dobbs come through, I was like, man, it could have been a lot worse with what they did. If you told me before formerly Mr. Biscuits, Teddy Bridgewater, was like, hey, would you rather have Teddy Bridgewater or Josh Dobbs? Josh Dobbs all day long. I don't know Teddy Bridgewater. I'm sure he's a tremendous person. I'd love to have him in my Bible study. He'd probably be a great neighbor. He probably could be great with your children, but I don't need him holding a clipboard and being Jared Goff's buddy, because some of these vets get a little too comfortable too. They kind of just come in, or I'm sure what I hope didn't happen with Teddy Bridgewater is he signed some deal where just by being at camp and running wind sprints and being there till X day that he decided to retire again, that he got some decent amount of chunk of change from the Lions. And knew, like, 1, I can't play. 2, I don't love this. 3, I don't want to ride out the season to help this football team. So he got some type of chunk and knew there wasn't a ton left of guaranteed money, or he wasn't going to get any playing time and the incentives, whatever it may be. So he was just like, I already basically got my dough, got my workout bonuses, whatever. Peace, I'm out. Like, again, Dan Campbell says he's the greatest dude ever, so I can't imagine that's really what he did. He probably just realized he can't play anymore, and Father Time's
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire, the no-show. Who set you back because they didn't show up on day 1, or day 2, or ever again. And now your product launch is delayed because you're talking to alien abduction podcasters to track them down. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can help make sure your next hire sticks. In fact, businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place. Your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Undefeated and left, but it seems like it could have been done better than just wait until a couple days before the first preseason game and just exiting stage right. So there's that. I buried the lead here. I already did the gimmick, so I can't do it again, but I forgot that I think this happened a couple days after our last episode. So Jahmyr Gibbs got paid. But did he really? Because we came on here and be like, man, if you could get him for like 4 years, 100, put a tackle 5th year on and give him 120 and work out the guarantees and that funny money, we were going to be totally fine with it. And instead, the multi-dimensional position elite weapon decided to sign in Detroit for 3 years. It says 75 some million, but like it came across the wire as like 67. So there's definitely void years. I've heard a couple people that dug into the old Spa track saying, man, you got to see this contract, the void years, the no money for the next 2-3 years, the only couple years. I heard there's a year where it finally ticks up, but you get out for like $6 million. Not that I want to get out ever on Jahmyr Gibbs, because he should be here for his entire life and just be elite in catching, running, swag, smiles, touchdowns, all the stuff that he does for this football team in the city. So I'm not trying to get out of this deal whatsoever, but I heard it was just an incredible contract. Again, what else is going on with this team? I'm looking at the clock here. I'm about 10, 15 in, so I got time here. Let's go back to Kerbo and my boy, Brian Branch. And it's like, I still have no clue what is going on. You're starting to hear Dan freaking Campbell be like, I'm going to, he's almost like putting BB now ahead of Kerbo, or Kerbo's on the BB plan for returning. Rumor innuendo says that Brian Branch might be coming back at the end of camp as early as sometime in September to actually play NFL football. And sometime now Kerbo is like, he's doing great, but he's got personal issues. He's away from the team. His rehab's going good, but Dan Campbell's like, yeah, but he's not going to be back anytime soon before we're like into the season. We'll see what happens. TBD, if you ask me, we'll see. I hope it goes well. Like, he's given lots of answers like that. So I'm almost like more worried about Kerbo than Brian Branch, but like, I guess I want him to come back at the same time, if that's what he's saying. But I guess if Kerbo's got personal issues and maybe not coming along as well, like, at least we can get Brian Branch back. It'd be great. And I just don't know. I mean, again, it would just be so nice. And like, I think it was today where Dan Campbell was like, his rehab's going great. Okay. So are you going to test him out? You ever gonna put him on the field? Because I just don't understand. Like, these guys have to be getting all types of medical evaluations, and they have to be working out, and they have to be testing their...
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place. Your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The knee, whatever it is. And it just blows my mind that here we are, like, basically, week 2 of training camp, and there's no sense of urgency to be like, let's see if this guy can play. Can he have a couple practices and have it not swell up? Does he feel good? Can we get him? Instead, it's this, which I'm sure is just to the media, but it's more of like it's going to be another 6 weeks or so, and then we'll see how he's doing. Maybe we'll get him out for a couple walkthroughs, and then maybe if we can have him practice every other day, and then maybe if he does some of that, then maybe we can get him back in the next 4. It's like, let's speed this track up, man. This guy's getting paid. He says he's ready to go. what are we babying this along for? We're not even going to test it for another 6 weeks unless doctors are telling you that blatantly behind the scenes, and then somewhat tell the fans that. Don't drag us along and be like, rehab's going great. Oh, the closest he'll be back is maybe week 6 of the regular season. What? That's another like 10 weeks. So those are the two studs. Let me get to the Kool-Aid portion. Hold on.
Drink it in, man.
Oh, that's the crickets, not the cornbread. Let me give you a double.
Cornbread.
Because I'm hearing a lot of stuff coming out of Allen Park about Nick Whiteside making plays all day, every day. Avonte Maddox, all day vet, making plays. My boy Chuck Clark, no nonsense, vet, punch you in the mouth. We got that Harper kid back there. We got, I think it's both me and Chops. You know how Chops likes to steal my guys, and sometimes he says he likes a guy, and I kind of do a little research. I'm like, yeah, I actually like that player, and I think so. It's both of our boys would be Christian Izzian, which I haven't heard a lot about at camp, but like there's a lot of bodies back there that can kind of not only get us through, but I think people are going to be more excited about Whiteside, Maddox, Clark, and Izzian than we're giving it credit for. We're so focused on the two starters that it's like, let these guys ball a little bit, you know? Let them show you what they have. Go out and make plays. I mean, the Lions have continued to do a ridiculous job of taking care of their absolute stud monster football players. Now it's a matter of, man, let some of this young depth do what it does. Let that offensive line depth, where you got the Miles Frazier's of the world, and you've got McLaughlin in there, and you've got guys on the outside that can kind of move around a little bit or have played some football. Like, let that carry you through some of these and hope that your offense can put up crazy points. Your defense is like always said they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and then every year I'm screaming at the TV because like we can't get after the quarterback. Wide receivers running wide open. I mean, I swear, if I go through another season and I see this, I don't even think it's zone. Is it zone defense? It doesn't feel like we're playing aggressive zone defense, but it does feel like sometimes guys are just standing in areas. And it's like, you're nowhere near covering anyone. You're just in a area of the football field where no one else is. And then your guy's catching the ball 8 yards to the sideline. Then you go push him out of bounds. I don't want to see that. I also don't want to see, oh, hey, here in Detroit, we man up. We play physical, sticky, press coverage. It's like, okay, you have, and you say that, but you don't play it very well, because most times guys are getting off your jams quick. They're getting you roasted, toasted, and extra crispy, and they're catching footballs and touchdowns on you, and I'm sitting there going, what are we manning up for when we can't man people? Why are we in these zones that aren't like dynamic, wow, I didn't see that coming type of zones? It's like, hey, you guys stand in this quadrant and hope the ball comes to you, and meanwhile the offense is just running into open areas and they're just playing pitch and catch all day. So between that and getting after the quarterback, I hear Hutchinson saying a lot of great things. I mean, you know that guys are always ready to be unleashed.
Unleash Hutch.
Hopefully we'll hear a lot of this music this year. Dan Campbell's ready to unleash him. I know that.
Unleash Hutch. I'm ready to unleash Hutch.
But dude's going to have to ball. We need Derek Moore back. He's already had an injury and missed some time. So it's like, how about this for this defense? Even if you can't cover a coffee table all the time, how about you have fun, dynamic rush schemes where you're moving people around, you're finding ways to get, you're hustling, you're making the quarterback get off the spot. That would be an improvement. Then when they do get off the spot and throw it, I don't know, here's another thought. How about we get our hands on some more footballs and create some more turnovers? That'd be nice. And just be a fun defense to watch. Even if you're a 15 to 20 ranked defense overall, but every week I feel like you're going to have good chances to turn over the football. You're going to be aggressive with your play calls. You're going to actually be in the screen when people are catching the ball instead of like out of the Fox box, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, there's our defender after a 30-yard inseam where nobody was there. Like, start doing some of that stuff on defense, and I'll be very excited and being like, wow, okay, we have something. But to every year here, oh, this is going to be the year. We got the depth. We got these players. This guy's going to do that. And then that's what's let us down. The offense can roll out of bed and basically score anywhere from 20 to 24 up to 40 any given week, it feels like. But it's like, is the defense going to stop anybody? Are you going to get other quarterbacks rattled? And can you turn over the football? Because that's what matters. So I don't know. I'm seeing hashtag JMOFast making a lot of plays, getting a lot of hype, which is great. I hope he absolutely balls out. City loves him. Great dude. Finally seems to be coming into his own again. Detroit Lions, Drew Petzing. Get him the football often, on screens, on bubbles, on reverse run plays, on deep balls, on deep inseams, on comebacks, slants, everything. Not these like 3 routes that he runs and then, oh, hey, we're going to run a reverse. Everybody will never see that coming. Like, it's just got to be.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place. Your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
More imaginative with J-Mo, but between him, St. Brown just rolls out of bed and just does everything right. Perfect human, as I always say. And, you know, Sam Laporta looking better than ever. I mean, the guy is absolutely ready to go. Just looks the part, getting hit, making touchdown catches in practice. Like, I see no issues there from a physical standpoint. Really opens up the offense when you have a guy like that. So, no issues there for me. And I don't know. I guess like where I'm at, again, I need to serve up Kool-Aid, and don't take my like rants, frustrations, or just kind of being aggressive on the show as being negative, because I'm not. The only thing I'm negative on right now are these stupid injuries in week 2 of training camp, when you should just be doing walkthroughs or protecting your own guys, and instead you're out there killing each other. But Gray, they gotta get calloused up. It's the grit. I don't need guys being calloused when all they do is play football for a living. They know how to ball. They know how to hit. You know, I don't need you showing grit in a Wednesday walkthrough, elevated speed, you know, practice against your teammates where guys are dropping like flies. That's the only thing that has me pissed right now. Everything else is like, hey, excited to see this team. Can't wait till Thursday or whatever, and let's get this thing going. You know, let's let's see this team again on the field. You know what I'd love to? This just hit me. I would really love kind of a somewhat fun, entertaining preseason, if that's even possible. Because how many years has it been where you're like looking forward to seeing the young cats? Oh, they're hurt. Hey, you can't wait. This guy's going to be in uniform. Let's see if he's got anything. You see him for a couple drives, doesn't do anything. It's a big nothing burger. Like, I would love to see this team, some of the young guys show out, have us, I could care less about the wins or losses, but play kind of exciting, good football where you're like, man, that was a fun preseason game to watch. Saw some things on defense we like, guys that we'll never see or hopefully never see on the real football field are out here making plays for, just, like, again, when some of these young guys, get them out there a bit and show me something. Don't play and I don't notice you. Be solid in some areas. Even sometimes the quarterbacks. I talked about Dobbs and whatnot. It's like, can you kind of come out and just like, Joshua Dobbs, a smart guy, a veteran, a guy that should be able to process and make a few plays. Can you come out and just kind of move the football team? I'm not saying score every time. I'm not going to put up a bunch of points. Just sort of move us, decent drive, first downs, trick. Show that you got a little something up your sleeve. And the other thing I can't stand about preseason is like, oh, it's got to be vanilla. We can't show them anything. We need to see our ones versus ones or who's going to win. It's like the NFL says that every year, and instead it's sort of like, who walks away from these games being like, oh man, I really saw like a lot of guys winning 1v1, or man, I'm glad we didn't scheme up anything because now nobody knows what we're going to do, or oh, they're going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like, let's not show them anything, but then also like instead of winning 1v1, meaning like running backs just showing out or a wide receiver just.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
¿Escuchan eso? Es el delicioso encuentro entre un Extra Crispy McCrispy Strip y la cremosa salsa César. Si así suena, solo imagínate cómo sabe. Salsa César, en McDonald's por tiempo limitado. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Makes a great play, or a quarterback puts the ball on somebody, or heaven forbid, the defense comes out and some of our backups, our depth guys, our young cats that you're counting on are like blowing up the other team's offensive line or stripping the football, or you know what I mean? Like all those things you want to see. And instead, I feel like we go through every NFL preseason and like I learn nothing. I don't like, I have no care about like any of the guys in the middle tier. Like nobody wows me. I don't walk away going, oh man, we really got something there with some of those guys. Instead, it's just like the guys you're hoping for underwhelm. The guys you don't care about every once in a while do something, and then they become the king of Detroit, where it's like, you know, we really don't need to go crazy about that dude because he's going to be working at the bowling alley in a couple of days. So it's like, I'm going to end this flagship in this Koolaid cast, as well as a halfway Kool-Aid packet, with just like the next few weeks. We got 3 weeks. We've got this game against Cincy, which I heard Cincy's going to play their starters, so they're going to try to embarrass us. They're going to try to, Joe Burrow's going to throw for 2 touchdowns and be dancing on the field, and Chase is going to make us look silly and bomb it up to T. You know how it goes. That's what they're going to try to do for the couple drives that are out there, even though they'll probably do nothing, because like I said, NFL preseason is just a whole bunch of nothing. But we're excited because it's football. Don't get me wrong. Thursday, I'm going to have something probably good on the grill. I'm going to be waiting and ready, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's you know, it's NFL preseason. I mean, the thing that we completely wait for, and then we just can't believe that we're so hype about it. Bunch of crickets is what it might be, but like I'm saying, I'm challenging the Lions, the Detroit Lions, our Lions, to be like, no, I'm giving them stuff to talk about this preseason. I'm going to put on a show, whether I'm the 4th running back or the 3rd wideout behind Vanilla Smooth, or like all these, like go out and showcase yourself. Defense. Man, I'm the backup to the backup corner, but I get my hand on a ball, pick it, go to the house. Something. Because you got this game against Cincy, you got home against the Washington Commanders. Terrible name, terrible jerseys. Can't believe they beat us in the playoffs. And I don't even know who you play after that. It's like Indy or something. Like, that's going to be a big nothing too. So it's like, we can't wait till the regular season. We hope it just entertain us is all I'm asking for. Young guys that supposedly are like, this is my Super Bowl, I'm gonna go out, show me something, do something. Like the coaches that always act like these are so important, like put a little work in, like actually do something on the field of interest for the fans and for yourself. That's what I'm hoping for the next few weeks. So when the real season gets kicked off, we got the Saints, we got a few other teams, we should be able to hold water in the beginning. Let's do another thing that I've been calling, let's get healthy, win ball games, show grit, outwork people, put up easy dubs, and have another hell of a season. Let's do that at a very high level. And like I said, if we're getting injured now, how about we don't get injured in the season? If we're kind of walking through now and nothing's exciting, how about this whole damn season be exciting? Because the Lions are going undefeated, #1 seed, home playoff, goes through Detroit. And the Super Bowl in Patty Statty's house is going to be us on Valentine's Day lifting that trophy. Everybody, that's what I got. I'll catch you next time right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. Take care, everybody. I'm out.
Pack the bag, start the plane. This game is over. It is over. What a comeback by the Lions!
Drink it in, man.